A very good morning. Today we are going to learn some important MCQs from the lesson The First War of Independence in 1857, ICSE Board Class 10, Social Studies History. Let's look at the multiple choice questions. Question 1. The dash and the dash were looked down upon as a means to break social order and caste rules. A. Army and court. B. Western education and lawyers. C. Pundits and Maulvis. D. Railways and telegraphs. Option D is the right answer. The railways and telegraphs were looked down upon as a means to break social order and caste rules. Question 2. What did Nana Sahib do with enormous wealth that he inherited from the ex-Peshwa? A. He bribed the British officials to win back his territory. B. He sent emissaries to establish traditional schools. C. He sent emissaries to different parts of the country and instigated revolt everywhere. D. He encouraged the British officials to pay his pension by bribing them. Option C is the right answer. Nana Sahib sent emissaries to different parts of the country and instigated revolt everywhere with the enormous wealth that he inherited from the ex-Peshwa. Question 3. This act mentioned that all recruits to Bengal army had to serve everywhere within or outside India. A. General Service Enlistment Act. B. Religious Disabilities Act. C. Rowlatt Act. D. Subsidiary Alliance. So option A is the right answer. General Service Enlistment Act mentioned that all recruits to the Bengal army had to serve everywhere within or outside India. Question 4. The loss in which war revealed the weakness of the British? A. Anglo-Mysore War. B. First War of Independence. C. Battle of Plassey. D. Anglo-Afghan War. Option D is the right answer. The loss in Anglo-Afghan War revealed the weakness of the British. Question 5. Who saw Western education as an attempt to discourage Islamic and Hindu studies? A. Christian missionaries. B. Brahmins. C. Muslims. D. Pundits and Maulvis. Option D is the right answer. Pundits and Maulvis saw Western education as an attempt to discourage Islamic and Hindu studies. Question 6. Which one of these manufacturing towns suffered from ruin of trade and handicrafts? A. Murshidabad. B. Nagpur. C. Jhansi. D. Lucknow. Option A is the right answer. Murshidabad is one of the manufacturing towns which suffered from ruin of trade and handicrafts. Question 7. Which army regiment refused to serve in Sindh in 1844 till they got an extra allowance? A. Punjab Regiment. B. Garhwal Regiment. C. Bengal Regiment. D. Sikh Regiment. Option C is the right answer. Bengal Regiment refused to serve in Sindh in 1844 till they got an extra allowance. Question 8. Why did the Indian sepoys refuse to go outside India? A. Sea voyage was forbidden by their religion. B. They feared they would catch infection and diseases. C. They feared sea storms. D. They feared attack by pirates. Option A is the right answer. Indian sepoys refused to go outside India because sea voyage was forbidden by their religion. Question 9. What was introduced by Bengal government in 1829 in Calcutta Madrasa? A. Sanskrit classes. B. Persian classes. C. Urdu classes. D. English classes. Option D is the right answer. English classes was introduced by Bengal government in 1829 in Calcutta Madrasa. Question 10. Which organization or person established a press at Agra? A. The British administration. B. Raja Ram Mohan Roy. C. Keshav Chandra Sen. D. The Missionary Society of America. Option D is the right answer. The Missionary Society of America established a press at Agra. Question 11. What was the net produce which was claimed as land revenue? A. 1/10. B. 2/3. C. Half. D. 1/4. Option C is the right answer. Almost half of the net produce was claimed as land revenue. Question 12. The subsidiary alliance had reduced the ruler of an Indian state to the position of A. Puppet. B. Sepoy. C. Clown. D. Peasant. Option A is the right answer. The subsidiary alliance had reduced the ruler of Indian society to the position of a puppet. Question 13. What was the highest rank that a native sepoy could rise to? A. Subedar. B. Commander. C. Brigadier General. D. Colonel. Option A is the right answer. Subedar was the highest rank that a native sepoy could rise to. Question 14. Complete the given analogy. Hugh Groves, Jhansi, John Nicholson dash. A. Delhi. B. Agra. C. Kanpur. D. Lucknow. Option A is the right answer. Hugh Groves, Jhansi, John Nicholson, Delhi. Question 15. What was the immediate cause of First War of Independence? A. Introduction of Brown Bess guns. B. Introduction of Enfield rifles. C. Racial discrimination. D. Establishment of Christian missionaries. Option B is the right answer. Introduction of Enfield rifles was the immediate cause of the First War of Independence. Question 16. Complete the given analogy. Kanpur, Nana Sahib. Lucknow, dash. A. Bahadur Shah Zafar. B. Rani Lakshmi Bai. C. Begum Hazrat Mahal. D. Tantia Tope. Option C is the right answer. Kanpur, Nana Sahib. Lucknow, Begum Hazrat Mahal. Question 17. The adopted son of Rani Jhansi was not recognized as a lawful dash to the throne. A. Court official. B. Successor. C. Advisor. D. Army official. Option B is the right answer. The adopted son of Rani Jhansi was not recognized as a lawful successor to the throne. Question 18. Identify one of the features of subsidiary alliance. A. The Indian rulers had to keep a British official called resident at capitals of their respective states. B. A state was taken over by British when ruler died without a natural heir. C. The officials openly preached Christian doctrines in the temples and mosques. D. The British officials took all steps to colonize India as an agricultural nation. Option A is the right answer. The Indian rulers had to keep a British official called resident at the capitals of their respective states is one of the important features of subsidiary alliance. Question 19. The big famine of dash made people desert their villages and wander in the search of food. A. 1798 to 1805. B. 1837 to 1838. C. 1846 to 1856. D. 1856 to 1858. Option B is the right answer. The big famine of 1837 to 1838 made people desert their villages and wander in search of food. Question 20. What was changed in Religious Disabilities Act? A. Sati was abolished. B. Widows were allowed to remarry. C. Female infanticide was prohibited. D. Hindu law of property. Option D is the right answer. In the Religious Disabilities Act, Hindu law of property was changed. Question 21. Indians were excluded from all high offices in the dash as well as dash. A. Court and clubs. B. Court and administration. C. Army and administration. D. Administration and educational institutions. Option C is the right answer. Indians were excluded from all high offices in the army as well as administration. Question 22. Shifting of emphasis from dash to dash was not well received by the people. A. Orient learning and Western education. B. Western education and Oriental learning. C. English and Sanskrit. D. Sanskrit and Persian. Option A is the right answer. Shifting of emphasis from Oriental learning to Western education was not well received by the people. Question 23. The strategic places like dash and dash did not have British armies. A. Delhi and Allahabad. B. Bengal and Madras. C. Mysore and Pune. D. Lucknow and Mysore. Option A is the right answer. The strategic places like Delhi and Allahabad did not have British armies. Question 24. What did an Indian on horseback had to do if he came across a European on his way? A. Salute from the horseback. B. Let the European pass first. C. Dismount and stand in respectful manner until the European had passed him. D. Greet him. Option C is the right answer. An Indian on horseback had to dismount and stand in respectful manner until the European has passed his way. Question 25. The popularity of Indian textiles alarmed the policy makers of A. Scotland. B. America. C. China. D. England. Option D is the right answer. The popularity of Indian textiles alarmed the policy makers of England. Question 26. The cartridge used for Enfield rifles were greased with the fat of A. Buffaloes and cows. B. Eggs and chicken. C. Pigs and buffaloes. D. Pigs and cows. Option D is the right answer. The cartridge used for Enfield rifles was greased with the fat of pigs and cows. Question 27. Which state became a victim of doctrine of lapse? A. Lucknow. B. Pune. C. Nagpur. D. Hyderabad. Option C is the right answer. The state which became a victim of doctrine of lapse is Nagpur. Question 28. Annexation of Indian states meant loss of livelihood for thousands of the Dash troops. A. British. B. Native. C. Peasant. D. Sepoy. Option B is the right answer. Annexation of Indian states meant loss of livelihood for thousands of native troops. Question 29. Where was the Mahalwari system prevalent? A. Bengal, Bihar and Odisha. B. Parts of central India and Gangetic Valley and Punjab. C. Bombay Presidency. D. Southern India. Option B is the right answer. Mahalwari system was prevalent in the parts of central India and Gangetic Valley of Punjab. Question 30. All the high ranks in the army were reserved for A. Sepoys, B. Natives, C. Indian rulers, D. British. D is the right answer. All the high ranks in the army were reserved for the British. Question 31. England was engaged in several hostilities outside India. Mention them. A. Persian and Chinese. B. Mysore and Plassey. C. Mysore and Buxar. D. Plassey and Buxar. Option A is the right answer. Persian War and Chinese War was waged by England outside India. Question 32. Complete the given analogy Doctrine of Lapse by Lord Dalhousie and Subsidiary Alliance by whom? A. Lord Wellesley. B. Lord Curzon. C. Lord Minto. D. Lord Macaulay. A. Lord Wellesley is the right answer. Doctrine of Lapses by Lord Dalhousie and Subsidiary Alliance by Lord Wellesley.